See, we are instruments of the transformation of the planet as we live. And at the same time, through serendipity, we are also in conflict with it. It is the great irony of the way things work. I mean, each and every one of us is a filter of the infrastructure. And yet at the same time, we have the potential not to be controlled by our programming. I mean, this is a mutation that is not embraced by the program. We are not embraced by the program. We're not. Doesn't really get it. You know, for years and years and years, I've been talking about how human design is all about one person at a time. One person at a time. See, this is all about human design is over here. And it says, excuse me, you know, we have a real problem here, is that we have to get out this uniqueness. You know, it is part of what it is all about. And of course, it is deeply related not to humanity and civilization, but to the very earth itself. Our unique expression is essential for us. This is the opportunity that we have when our species as it is coming to an end, that now is the time for us to be able to fulfill what is the potential of this particular moment. It is a struggle, but it is possible. We cannot overturn it. It's why I've never been messianic, you know? I understand the rules. They're very clear. The vast majority of humanity is going to just keep moving towards its destiny, homogenized in its perspective. It is perhaps the greatest cruelty of the program that so many are sacrificed for a future they will not participate in. I don't mind being part of the conveyor belt that moves all of this into some future. But I will take my stand to fulfill my possibility now. See, all of this comes back to one of the great dilemmas in our work. How do you transform mind? How do you heal mind? How do you get mind to stop being so connected to the homogenized that it's built for? What do you think mind is gluing to itself every day? It glues the homogenized world it's taking in. Its memories are homogenized moments. It's not such an easy thing. It's so clear to me. But the body can influence the mind. We see that in the positioning. It can. It's clear. The body obviously influences the development of mind. We know that. The brain has to function. It has to be correct. And the correctness of the body can change the way in which mind works. It can. It certainly alters one of its primary roles, that is to control the life based on the memory. But it doesn't mean that mind stops being homogenized. I have a homogenized mind, like everybody else. It is connected to the world around me, which is a homogenized world. My passenger is not homogenized. It just watches mine. And my homogenized mind doesn't bother my life because it doesn't guide it. But it doesn't mean that it is free of this deep programming. It's not. How can it be? See, I don't care what my mind does, because it can't do anything in terms of, changing or altering the way in which I live. And I see what it does. I see the way in which it plays with this and that. I see the oddity of what memories stay and what memories don't. I'm a strategic mind. But there's nothing to do. I know that my uniqueness is very different from my mind. It's different. I can watch it. We're all part of this program. I mean, this is the world. It comes out of us. We cannot tear it out. But then again, the personality is not here to be lost in this life. It isn't. I mean, everything about human, everything about what it is for us to be on this plane, everything about our development, everything about our movement has brought us to this time and this place in order to be able to fulfill uniqueness. Here we have our opportunity to live out this incredible moment. how different we must be. You know, we are the outsiders. We are the ones that are truly different. And of course you have to come to grips with that. You have to learn to see from that perspective. And you have to see the depth of conditioning. And in that, because it is one of those beautiful attributes of mind, to be able to discern who on the road of your life that you meet, that you can share with the possibility of uniqueness. I mean, our responsibility beyond ourselves is to one at a time, one other at a time. How profound that can be. You know, to take them for a moment out of the fog of the homogenized world. I can appreciate the mechanics at this level. I can see how it works. But I also live in what it is. The blindness, the ignorance, the pain, the suffering. I mean, Earth is not a nice place. It isn't. It is cruel and hard. Life for so many is so bitter. I mean, I see what all this leads to. And then I see the collective mind of the planet. You know, how it operates. And you just, you know, you sort of bow your head and you say, well, okay, what to do? I mean, what to do? You know, all of these human beings locked into their ideologies and their obsessions. The armies of beings who all shout for blood at the same time, or all shout for peace at the same time. The indignities of life. This is not what it was meant to be. In the sense that we can allow our time to come to an end in such a way how vulgar, how unesthetic. Millions of years evolving on the planet, and we end up in a rubble of our own garbage. No. As I said, I don't mind being on the conveyor belt of evolution. I grasp all that. But I am not going to close out this process in that way. This is the real light that can be offered. The light for us at the end of this tunnel is that fresh breath, that moment that you know that the program is something that's there, but it's not your life. It's not you. You are beyond it. You are outside of it. And yet at the same time, you are it. I guess it's the thunder and the lightning and the darkness of my studio this morning in the rain that I have this kind of tone. It's just, when I look at the mechanics, my black sense of humor comes out. I understand the dilemma of mind and uniqueness. It is a dilemma. And this is the final work of healing anyone who has gone through the process of entering into the experiment of their design and going along the deconditioning line, eventually getting to this place where the last frontier is mind. It's mind. And it's the greatest challenge of all, is to find that place within you that can uniquely watch your collective mind, your homogenized mind. Quite something to ponder.